What a beautiful Monday to unbox because we have a pallet that came. So we get to unbox awesome vinyl records. I can't wait to show you what we got. We're going to have so much fun.
Are you sure?
I am 100% sure.
Okay. It's a thing.
It's a thing.
Everybody's unboxing the pallets. I did give scissors and safety scissors and yeah, we're not gonna talk about the scissor waving in front of Rihanna's face.
I went up.
Now some of these boxes did come a little dinged, so we are concerned, but there is extra padding on them, so you never know. But this is the box that I'm actually most concerned about because that's not gonna have the padding that everything else does, right, Buster? Right, it's a thing.
Well, you know what?
Now it is Monday.
Bruno Mars, The Romantic, is perfect.
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 Perfect, because Bruno Mars is perfect.
This is indie exclusive though.
It is the indie exclusive on translucent red vinyl.
Okay.
And it's amazing, and every song on here is awesome.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't he the record store ambassador?
He is the record store ambassador, but that's not until April 18th.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
But you know, on April 11th, we're having a listening party for Zayn.
Zayn? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because Zayn's got a new album coming out.
Ah, what you got, Rihanna?
I have Gorillaz.
Humans.
Humans.
Okay.
I also have New Order.
Substance.
Yes.
Very cool. Did anybody do anything fun this weekend?
My boyfriend's sister had a gender reveal. She's having a boy.
You had a gender reveal.
Yes, my boyfriend's sister.
Okay.
I have Mac Miller's Vine Thunder, and I also have Mac Miller Circle.
Ah, okay.
I made tacos, and I watched a terrible movie.
You watched a terrible movie.
It was terrible. It
says
was
this?
not the movie for me.
What movie was it?
Primate.
Primate. What was it about?
It is a monkey that gets rabies, and he is a pet.
A pet monkey that gets rabies.
Yes, so he's living in a house, and it gets very gruesome.
Lincoln Park.
Is it supposed to be a horror movie?
It is a horror movie.
Okay.
And so it got very gruesome. So if you don't like gruesome, don't watch Primate.
Okay.
Because I was like, no!
I New Order.
Substance. Very cool. It's pretty much the greatest hits of New Order. Okay. So you went to a gender reveal.
Yes, and I went to the DMV today.
You went to the
I
DMV.
went to the DMV today.
Oh boy, that's an adventure.
Bad. I was bad.
That's right. She was bad. Bad to the bone.
Avenged Sevenfold.
Nice. Diamonds in the rough.
We got Days of Confused.
That's my story of my life. What else you got?
Then we have a different Avenged Sevenfold. Hail to the King.
Okay.
We got another one. And we got another Days of Confused.
Okay.
Very, very exciting.
It's a thing.
And then we have another Days of Confused.
Lincoln Park.
Oh, now, are those coming one at a time out of the boxes?
Yes.
I
Yes.
love them. I love them for that.
It looks like we're good.
What do you mean?
It looks like it went between the records.
Let me
We
see
have
it.
to pull them out, but it
Pull
looks
them
like
out.
they went between the records.
It's kind of fun. Hold on, I'm kind of curious.
Is that the one?
Yep.
Yep.
There will be other unboxing videos for Record Store Day, but we gotta wait for more to show up. So it's a thing. You know, if you're here for that, next time hopefully.
Yes, hopefully.
But right now, we're just getting it done. Oh, they're perfect. Yeah, we gotta get low on that one. But then again, the box looks okay, right?
Yeah, it's
Did they really go between the boxes?
it went right here in between the records.
Okay, so you gotta get all the way down there.
Yes.
Okay.
Gorillaz. Demon Days.
Ah, Demon Days. Okay.
Bruno Mars, The Romantic.
Okay. So, you girls have been working in this record store for a very long time.
New Moon.
New Moon.
New Moon. We as band. Well, barely.
They're perfect.
Okay.
It seriously went in between the records. How
Okay.
crazy is that?
So you girls have been working here in the record store day for a long time.
We were born into the business.
You really were born into the business. What do you guys think of it? We're doing it for a while.
I mean, I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah?
I mean,
It's a thing.
every day is pretty much different.
Well, yeah, because you never know what the heck is going to come in, right?
Yes, of course.
I mean, it's always a thing. Do we work you too hard, Brookie?
Huh?
Do we work you too hard? Open this one. I want to see that one because you see this corner right there?
Oh, okay.
I want to see it.
Not really.
No? Wow. Okay, so that means...
I changed my hours, so now I...
Yeah, we don't like your new hours.
Yeah.
Nobody...
Everyone agrees on that one. They suck.
I'm not
Nobody,
changing- I'm
nobody
not-
likes your new hours.
I'm
Nobody.
sorry, but I'm not changing them back.
What?
What?
I mean, man,
Change my days, not my hours.
you know what?
Perfect.
I don't like it. I don't like it. What a tood. What a tood. What you got?
Red Hot Chili Peppers. First foot went down.
That's right. That's right. Everything's good.
Everything is perfect.
Now these are the splatter.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is why it's so exciting that they are all perfect.
But here's the problem.
Yes.
So, I can't get that last one. So, this is from Warner Music. Warner Music did raise all their prices. So, it's a thing. But they raised the prices to us. They didn't raise the price to MSRP.
Yeah, it's just the price that we pay for them, not the price that you pay for them.
Yes, and they raised them pretty substantial. You know, so it's like one of those things where it's like, just raise the MSRP $1 so we could justify.
Yes.
You know, and that's why these pallets have been looking kind of weak. Do we agree with this?
We do agree with this.
Not that I'm complaining. I am not complaining.
But you know, we're
I'm
still
complaining
listing
a little bit.
we're still listing a ton of stuff on spinaroundstore.com.
That's right.
Spinaroundstore.com, where the more you buy, the more you save in shipping.
She's like, I wait for this
Yes.
whole
all the
video.
time. Yes.
We're all the bust
Video.
out.
It's a thing. Does anybody else have anything good?
So we know about Record Store Day. We know about our Zane early listening party. We're having a Noah Khan early listening party on the 21st. That's a Tuesday. And that's going to be a lot of fun for the Great Divide.
I got a very important question.
Yes.
Have you listened to Slater's new album?
No, I have not had a chance to listen to Slayer's new album yet.
Oh, it's been a thing?
It's been a thing.
That's right. It didn't come. We kind of got the shaft on it.
We're waiting. Still waiting.
What came out this week that was holy cow? So, Melanie Martinez.
Melanie Martinez.
That's
Melanie
right.
Martinez. It's like
Yeah, Ray's gone. We sold out.
Ray's gone.
Yeah, Ray's gone.
And it's like, are we going to get more Ray this time? Or is it going to be like last time?
I don't know. There's a box in the back that might have it. But that's a whole nother thing. I figured we'd just do the palette and we'd be good. Anybody else have anything fun to add, music related? I'm curious. Wow.
Okay.
I worked. I took me.
Did you see that a new Rolling Stones list came out
What do you mean?
for the best rock bands of all time? So, of course, Beatles is number 1. Rolling Stones is number 2. Do you know who's number 3?
Who?
U2.
What?
U2 beat out the Doors.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sunday,
Led Zeppelin.
bloody Sunday.
Yeah, they have U2 as number 3. And it's like, it is not possible for U2 to be number 3 because without all these other bands, U2 would not exist.
Are we sure about that?
I saw it. I saw it.
Wow, that is a controversy right there.
I saw it.
We need everybody to weigh in. What do you think? U2 number 3, greatest rock band in the whole entire planet.
No, I put him in like the 5
Who,
area.
who would you put number 3? You said the Beatles were in there.
Beatles were 1, Rolling Stones were 2.
Who would be number 3? It doesn't matter who you say. It's your own opinion.
Elvis.
No.
Rock band.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's
You're
would you?
asking too quickly.
Who?
Led Zeppelin.
Okay.
What about Pink Floyd?
Never heard of them.
What about Shine Down?
What about the Eagles?
What's the new up there?
The Eagles too.
See? And don't they have one of the best-selling albums of all time?
They do.
This is not okay.
So it's like, I saw this list and I'm like, is this a real list? Like, this is crazy.
Have you thought of anybody?
No.
No. Still no.
What about Fleetwood Mac?
I'm
All
just
these different incarnations of
Rhiannon rings like a pain in my ass. Oh, sorry.
Why do you always change that song? It's such a beautiful song.
Well, you know, that's what happens when you have kids.
Go your own way. Go your own way.
Oh, yeah? There's gonna be some heartache tonight.
That's Eagles.
I know it is. I'm just saying, it's totally a thing. But yes, we got to stall for one more minute. So, I liked your topic. I would like other people to weigh in. Who do you think the number 3 band in the whole entire world? Buster! What? I don't even know what you're doing. What would you do? Who would you pick, buddy? Who would you pick?
And do you agree with Beatles number 1, Rolling Stones number 2?
Listen, I agree with Beatles number 1.
Yeah.
I agree with Beatles number 1. But the Doors got to be in there.
Yeah.
Floyd's got to be in
like,
there.
you know,
Zeppelin's got to be
They
in
were
there.
in the top 10, but they had U2 as number 3.
That's kind of crazy.
Where was Black Sabbath in that?
Damn.
I didn't look for Black Sabbath.
I'm just saying.
I was scanning the list real fast because I'm like, what do you mean U2's number 3?
To me, that doesn't make sense because you are right. I mean, you would think that more bands would be there. What about Matchbox 20?
What about Train? Train?
Who?
Where's Train?
Hey,
Blowfish.
that's right. They're like
Look at the
90,
blowfish.
96 times platinum.
No, they're like 21. 21 times
That's still
platinum.
a lot.
That's a lot.
21 times platinum.
I mean, I don't know. Let us know in the comments. Who would you pick as the number 3 band, right?
Right.
Bridget, did you think of anybody?
No, I started playing Buster.
Who should be the number 3 band? We need your opinion. It doesn't matter who you pick. It just has to be
Metallica?
That's not a bad one. Wait a second. That is not a bad. That is not a bad third pick.
And you know, and that's AC/DC. You know,
Yeah.
There's
like
so many people who
Van
go like that.
Halen. I mean, like a lot of them are classified hard rock, but they're rock too. You know, they have so many songs that are rock, not just hard rock or
Led
metal.
Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, shocked that those two were.
Yeah, that's what was it like? They couldn't pick between the two of them for who would be
Jesus,
number
really?
3, so they said, "Never mind, we'll just pick
Listen.
you two."
Listen, all I know is my queen is the queen of country. You know that's Beyonce. So if you could buy that award,
Queen of country is Dolly.
I'm just saying.
Dolly
I'm just
is
saying.
the queen of country.
It's a thing.
Shania Twain is the runner-up.
So I don't know how you two made it there, but I'm just saying. You correlate the two, and maybe you add a few pluses or minuses, add a 0 or 6, and next thing you know,
and then they're the kings of country.
then U2 is the 3rd best album band in the whole world. Right? I don't know. I don't get it. Somebody help me out. Let me know down in the comments, right? And what are we going to do now?
So now you got to leave us a comment and let us know what your favorite record in this unboxing was.
Matter of fact, let me see your favorite record. Go. Pick something. Quick. Favorite record you unboxed. Favorite record you had to have unboxed. Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars.
Okay.
I
You
love
know,
this album. It's great.
it's got a couple good songs.
It's back to doo-wops and hooligans.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, it's back to doo-wops and hooligans.
That guy forgot how to catch a grenade.
New Moon.
New Moon. Okay.
Avenged Sevenfold, Hail to the King.
I'm not going to argue.
I'm so excited to see what we got to say.
Now listen, let me know down below who won this epic poll of polls and what would you have picked? Or you can weigh in on the top 3 bands ever. I mean, the Beatles, right?
Yeah.
The Beatles,
I mean, that's solid for it to be there.
Yeah.
it's a thing. I mean, they started a whole revolution.
Yeah.
It's a thing. What about girl bands? Where's the Runaways at? Did the Runaways even make the list?
The Runaways don't get enough love at all, period, exclamation point. Everybody always forgets about the Runaways.
And how many covers has been done of I Love Rock and Roll and all of Joan Jett songs and everything else? Ridiculous. All right, now hit it.
Okay. Now
Goodbye.
you gotta leave us
Subscribe.
Subscribe, ring that bell, ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding.
Normally you ding. What's going
My
on?
button's in the wrong spot, man.
Oh,
It doesn't
oh.
shake right.
Ding, ding, ding.
Okay. Yeah, do some stuff. Aliens.